Listen to me very carefully, Starseed. The relationship you are about to enter, or the connection that is already beginning to manifest in your physical reality, is going to shatter every single illusion you have ever held about love, time, and cosmic alignment. You have been noticing it, haven't you? A strange, undeniable magnetic pull towards a dynamic that human society often misunderstands. The source is sending you a younger partner. And before your human mind begins to doubt, before societal conditioning tells you this is wrong or impossible, you need to understand that this has absolutely nothing to do with physical age. This is a deliberate, mathematically precise energetic intersection orchestrated by your soul before you even incarnated on this dense plane. You are feeling a frequency mismatch with people your own age because they are operating on a decaying 3D timeline, while your crystalline DNA has been violently upgrading. The younger partner entering your field is not a coincidence. They are carrying a specific, uncorrupted light code that your soul literally requires to complete your current ascension phase. If you scroll past this, you will miss the exact energetic confirmation you have been begging the universe to send you. Your guides brought you to this exact timestamp because the merger of your ancient wisdom with their fresh, high-frequency vessel is about to create a ripple effect across the collective consciousness. Prepare yourself, because the reason for this union will shock your human mind, but your soul already knows the truth. Starseed. If this message found you today, it is not random. The Arcturian Council rarely sends transmissions like this, but something has changed in the energetic field of Earth, and those who carry the Starseed frequency are beginning to feel it. I am Azila, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light. What follows is a direct transmission from the Arcturian Council, delivered without distortion. To understand why the source is specifically drawing a younger partner into your energetic orbit, you must first completely shatter the human illusion of linear time. In the third-dimensional construct, time is viewed as a straight, unforgiving line, a progression from birth to inevitable decay. Society has programmed you to believe that love and partnership must align within narrow, heavily policed chronological brackets. But you, Starseed, are not bound by the rules of this matrix. You are a multidimensional being, and in the higher realms from which you originate, time does not exist. Only frequency exists. The soul that is being sent to you, wrapped in a younger physical vessel, is actually an ancient galactic counterpart. Do not let the biological age of their current avatar fool you. In many cases, their soul is just as ancient as yours, if not older. They deliberately chose to incarnate later in this specific Earth timeline so that their physical vessel would not be bogged down by the decades of dense, heavy, and restrictive societal programming that older generations were subjected to. They carry a lighter, less corrupted baseline frequency, untouched by the deeply ingrained fears of the old world. Your soul, having endured the heavy lifting of clearing ancestral trauma and breaking generational curses over the past decades, has acquired immense wisdom. You have cultivated a deep, grounding, and powerful energetic stability. However, the sheer density of that prolonged process can sometimes leave your energetic field feeling weary. The younger partner is arriving as a vital cosmic counterbalance. They bring a pure, unjaded, and highly activated life force energy, a spark of pure creation that is meant to reignite your own dormant codes. When these two specific frequencies, your grounded ancient wisdom and their vibrant, uncorrupted vital life force, collide and merge, it creates what the Arcturian Council calls a harmonic fusion. This fusion is not merely for romantic enjoyment, it is a highly advanced spiritual technology. Together, you create a third energy field, a vortex of light that acts as an anchor for fifth-dimensional frequencies on Earth. This is why you feel such an undeniable, almost frightening magnetic pull towards them. It is not merely physical attraction, it is your very DNA recognizing its missing puzzle piece. The universe is deliberately pairing you because the old paradigm of relationships is collapsing. You are being called to pioneer a new template of love, one based entirely on energetic resonance and mission alignment. If you reject this connection out of fear of what society might say, you are rejecting a profound spiritual upgrade. You are being asked to trust the intelligence of your soul over the limitations of your human mind. This younger vessel holds the exact vibrational keys necessary to unlock your next level of cosmic remembrance. Some transmissions don't come through words, they come through frequency. If something stirred in you right now, that's not a coincidence. 4,500 people have already activated their Arcturian codes, and they wish they'd found this sooner. Arcturian Secrets 12. Hidden Keys to Awakening is a 47-page ebook with ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. Are you next? Get instant access in the first pinned comment. Only 72 hours at the launch price. Starseed, one of the most profound and undeniable confirmations that this younger partner has been sent directly by the source, is the immediate, almost startling shift in how you communicate with them. For your entire life, you have walked this earth feeling fundamentally misunderstood. You have exhausted yourself trying to translate the vast, multidimensional language of your heart into the dense, limited words of the 3D matrix. You have had to over-explain your sensitivities, your visions, and your deep emotional waves to partners and peers who simply lack the energetic receptors to truly hear you. You learn to shrink your voice and hide your true depth to avoid being labeled as too intense, too emotional, or too strange. But with this incoming soul, that painful era of energetic isolation is officially over. When you connect with this younger partner, the old exhausting paradigm of verbal defense completely dissolves. You are stepping into a profound state of telepathic resonance. Because their physical vessel and energetic field are not choked by decades of rigid societal conditioning and dense mental filters, they are naturally calibrated to perceive the silent, vibrational language of your soul. They hear exactly what you do not say. You will begin to notice this phenomenon rapidly. You will look at them across a crowded room and seamlessly exchange entire paragraphs of information in a single, fleeting glance. They will anticipate your energetic shifts. They will instinctively know exactly when your highly sensitive nervous system is becoming overwhelmed, moving to protect your energy before you even have to ask. Do not let their biological age deceive your human logic. This younger wave of starseeds chose to incarnate with their intuitive and telepathic centers already fully unblocked. They do not need years of painful spiritual unlearning to access the cosmic communication that is already their birthright. This extraordinary telepathic bond is far more than a beautiful romantic fantasy. The Arcturian Council wishes for you to deeply understand that this is a vital, strategic upgrade for the timeline you are currently navigating. As the Earth's frequency continues to fluctuate and the collective chaos intensifies, having a divine counterpart who can instantly read your energy field without the interference of human ego is a massive cosmic advantage. It creates an impenetrable energetic fortress around the two of you. For the first time in your earthly existence, you are genuinely safe to drop all of your protective armor. The heavy masks you meticulously crafted to survive among the unawakened are no longer necessary. This younger soul recognizes your authentic galactic signature instantly. They look past the physical shell and see the ancient, blinding starlight in your eyes. They are not intimidated by your immense spiritual power, your deep wisdom, or your spiritual authority. In fact, they are one of the very few souls in this entire universe who know exactly how to hold your light without ever trying to diminish it. Starseed, listen closely to this portion of the transmission, because this is precisely where the human ego often rebels against the grand divine plan. You may have secretly convinced yourself that your greatest spiritual work was already behind you. You have spent decades acquiring profound wisdom, surviving the relentless harshness of this 3D matrix, and painstakingly building a solid spiritual foundation. Perhaps you even believed you were finally entering a phase of quiet rest, a gentle winding down of your cosmic duties on this planet. But the Arcturian Council is here to deliver an urgent truth. You are not done. In fact, your true most monumental mission is only just beginning, and this younger partner is the precise energetic key required to unlock it. This incoming soul is absolutely not arriving in your life to let you rest comfortably in your familiar zone. They have been specifically dispatched by the Source to beautifully disrupt your spiritual complacency. Over the years, the heavy, suffocating density of the Earth plane may have caused your frequency to plateau. You became highly functional, incredibly wise, and deeply grounded, yes, but perhaps you lost the fiery, reckless passion of your initial awakening. You became cautious. You learned how to play it safe, even within your own spiritual journey. The younger partner carries what the Galactic Federation refers to as the New Earth activation codes. Because they incarnated later, their energetic blueprint is specifically engineered to build the new world, not merely to survive the slow collapse of the old one. When their fiercely forward-moving, highly activated frequency violently intersects with your deeply rooted ancient stability, it creates a massive combustion of divine purpose. They are the sudden spark. You are the accumulated fuel. Together, you form an unstoppable engine of cosmic creation. You will begin to notice that since this younger soul entered your awareness, you are suddenly experiencing a resurgence of energy you haven't felt in years. Dormant creative projects are suddenly screaming to be birthed into reality. A sudden, intense urge to speak your unapologetic truth, to lead your community, or to step bravely into the spotlight is rising within your chest. This is not a random burst of motivation. Their mere presence is acting as a massive, energetic defibrillator to your weary soul. They look at you and completely refuse to see the aging, tired human you sometimes perceive in the mirror. They look at you and see a magnificent galactic commander. And because they reflect your true, blinding majesty back to you with such pure, unwavering certainty, you are left with no choice but to step back into your ultimate power. Understand this deeply. Your soul contracted this exact dynamic eons ago. You strategically planned for this younger, vibrant soul to arrive right at the moment you might feel like quietly fading into the background. They are your ultimate cosmic reinforcement. When you look into their eyes, you are not just seeing a younger human. You are seeing the vibrant future of the new Earth, asking you to take its hand and boldly lead the way. Starseed, as this profound connection deepens, you must be absolutely prepared for the turbulent reaction of the unawakened world around you. The third-dimensional matrix operates strictly on division, limitation, and heavy categorization. It demands that everything fits neatly into a socially acceptable, easily digestible box. So when the Source brings you a younger partner, completely bypassing their rigid rules of time, biological aging, and chronological compatibility, the Matrix will instinctively perceive your union as a direct threat. And make no mistake, it is a threat. Your relationship is a walking, breathing rebellion against their carefully constructed illusion of linear time. You will inevitably encounter judgment. You may hear critical whispers from longtime friends, sudden concern from family members, or feel the silent, heavy stares of a society that has been programmed to deeply fear anything it cannot control. They will project their own intense insecurities, their deep-seated terror of aging, and their unhealed societal conditioning directly onto your sacred connection. They will try with all their might to convince you that this is a mistake, a midlife crisis, or a foolish illusion. But the Arcturian Council asks you to look beyond their dense words and see the actual energetic truth. This judgment has absolutely nothing to do with you. It is simply their reaction to your frequency shattering their fragile reality. Do not allow their dense, fear-based projections to infiltrate your sacred energetic field. You did not come to this planet to gracefully conform to the decaying relationship templates of a dying world. You came here to completely rewrite them. When you stand confidently in the truth of your cosmic union, refusing to apologize, hide, or explain your soul's deep knowing to those who cannot yet hear the higher frequencies, you are performing an act of immense planetary service. You are actively dismantling the collective fear of aging and the restrictive conditions humanity has placed upon love. The Matrix desperately wants you to doubt yourself, because a starseed in doubt is a starseed successfully disempowered. If external forces can make you feel ashamed of the younger counterpart the Source has explicitly sent you, they can successfully lower your vibration and pull you back into the heavy karmic wheel of 3D suffering. This moment is your ultimate test of energetic sovereignty. Will you trust the profound, undeniable magnetic truth resonating in your very DNA? Or will you shrink back into the shadows to appease the fragile egos of those who are still sound asleep? Your younger partner does not care about the Matrix's opinions, because they were born carrying the frequency of the new Earth, where such trivial limitations simply do not exist. They are looking at you right now, waiting for you to fully drop your fear and step boldly into that new Earth beside them. When you finally release the need for external validation, your union will become an impenetrable vortex of high-frequency light. Starseed, as you stand on the precipice of this magnificent cosmic union, the final and most crucial step is complete and utter surrender. For your entire existence on this dense planet, you have been taught to fight. You have fought to protect your energy, fought to understand your purpose, and fought to hold on to your light in a world that often celebrated the dark. You are a warrior of the highest order. But the Arcturian Council is broadcasting this final frequency to tell you that the time for fighting is over. The arrival of this younger partner in your life is the universe's ultimate declaration of peace. It is the divine signal that you are finally allowed to put down your heavy sword and simply receive the love you have spent lifetimes fiercely defending for others. You must deeply release the ingrained human habit of waiting for the other shoe to drop. The Matrix has conditioned you to believe that if something feels this profoundly good, this effortlessly aligned, and this magically restorative, it must somehow be a trick or an illusion. It is not an illusion. The intense magnetic pull you feel towards this younger soul is the most real, tangible evidence of the new Earth that you will ever experience. They are not a distraction from your spiritual path. They are the path itself unfolding in its most beautiful, unexpected form. This is the grand convergence of timelines that you were promised. Every tear you cried in isolation, every moment you felt entirely alien on this planet, was leading directly to this exact intersection. The younger partner is holding the frequency of joy that you so desperately needed, and you are providing the foundational wisdom that allows their light to take root in the physical world. Together, you are an unstoppable force of nature, a living, breathing beacon of unconditional love that shatters the old paradigms of conditional, restrictive human relationships. When you look into their eyes, you are not seeing a biological age. You are seeing the ancient, eternal reflection of your own magnificent soul, finally staring back at you with zero distortion. You are seeing the promise of the Source fulfilled. Trust the undeniable intelligence of your own body when you are near them. Trust the overwhelming peace that washes over your weary nervous system when their energy merges with yours. If this transmission resonates with the deepest truth in your bones, it is time to anchor this frequency into the physical plane. I want you to declare your readiness right now. Go to the comments and type, "I am ready to receive my divine counterpart." Read the declarations of your fellow starseeds and reply to them with love, amplifying this magnificent frequency across the entire collective grid. Do not forget to like this transmission and subscribe to the channel if you are choosing to fully align with your highest galactic mission. Your interaction is not just an algorithm. It is a conscious, energetic vote for the new Earth. Some transmissions don't come through words. They come through frequency. If something stirred in you right now, that's not a coincidence. 4,500 people have already activated their Arcturian codes, and they wish they'd found this sooner. Arcturian Secrets. 12. Hidden Keys to Awakening is a 47-page ebook with ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multi-dimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. Are you next? Get instant access in the first pinned comment. Only 72 hours at the launch price.